Okay, so this is how to make a snowman in Houdini. I've already made this right here, showed the two boxes being merged, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off the visibility and I'm just gonna make a new one. So earlier I went right click and did a box. I can right click and make a sphere. I can do it like that and go inside and we have a sphere. Or what I can do is, and I'm gonna turn off the display flag here. Let's do this, Geometry, geometry, right? So this is like a folder right here, just like these are folders or containers. And I'm gonna name this snow person, right? Now I just typed in geometry, even though these say geometry, and you could always tell what the node is right here. It'll just have a different name or something depending on what it is. But geometry is right here. This is geometry, and this is geometry. So they're all the same thing. This was just a blank folder. So let's put something in the folder. Tab, sphere, right? We have our sphere. Cool. Using my same controls, Alt, left mouse button, Alt, middle mouse button, Alt, right mouse button. Now, check this out. We want to put this on the ground. There's two ways to do this. Well, just know this. Whatever the radius is on the height, the center is in the center, right? So whatever half of the height is, we'll put this on the ground. So right now it says 0.5, so I'll just put 0.25. Because think about it like this. This is like 50 cents, and this is 25 cents. Whoa. Let me see something. Oh no, that was completely wrong. So let's just take that back because it just happened to be 50. I think I was thinking about a different technique. Well, anyway, so we have this right here. It's on the ground. Cool. Now I want to copy this sphere. Now I can right click tab and do sphere, or I can copy this. And to copy it, there's two different ways. I can do Control C, Control V, and now I have a sphere too. Or the best way I think to do it is to select it and just press Alt and then drag to the left. So now we have two of these. Now I want this one to be raised up higher. So I raise it up. Whoa, I can't see the other one. You know why? Because I need to put the template flag on it. So I can click right here or I can click on this. Now it's templated. And now we have this one. Whoa, wait. That one. Yeah, that one's templated. And now we see this one. Wait, no, it's templated. I'm sorry, I think I did that backwards. How can I see the template on this? That's strange. Okay, so anyway, we have the two flags. The two shapes. Very odd. Okay, so if we want to make the snowman, we right click and let's type in merge. Right. So I'm gonna select both of these at the same time. Take this, drag it down, and then hit this. Right. So what I did is I took both these nodes, piped them into this, so we have a merge now. Now I can go over here and I can manipulate these individually. So that right there, I'm gonna take this one, and I'll just put it right here. I'm gonna try to be cool and place it like around the edge. I mean, you don't have to do it like that, but I did it like that just now. So okay, so we have this one, which is the bottom, this one, which is the middle. So we need one more. So what I'll do is control left click, take that out, pipe it in. And now I'll drag this up. And what I'll do is I'll make this smaller. I can go to uniform scale and do it, or I can go to my ladder and do it. I can also go over here to radius and do it as well. And then look, center, because remember, center means transform. We can do it like that, or we can just grab the arrow. All right, perfect, right? So we have this right here. And what is this? This is our body. So I could name it bottom, middle, whatever, right? But we're gonna keep this whole thing very organized. So I'm gonna go right click and I'm gonna type in something called a null. And a null is absolutely nothing. It's just something to label, you know? It's like a post-it note, you know? So let's just type in no snowman body. And also in Houdini, you want to use underscores. It'll do it automatically for you, but no like spaces. Okay, great. We have a snowman body, right? So a snowman definitely needs a nose, I would say. So type in right, and we'll make a tube, T-U-B-E. Now a tube, let's look at this tube. And look, we have the rest of that stuff templated. And we could actually go over here and template it like this. So we have our tube, and we could drag it out and raise it up. Now, how's the tube work, right? We have our center, which is where it is. We have our rotate, which is how to rotate. And then we have our radius. Now, the radius is first radius and second radius. So one will control how big the top is, and then one will control how big the bottom is, right? So for this, because we're making a snowman, we want it to have that pointy cone nose. So let's just take this in, turn this way. Now, actually, first, you know what we'll do? We'll rotate this. We could rotate it ourselves like this, and then say 90 degrees, and then be done with it. But we could also go here to the orientation and just change it to what we want it to be off the break. Perfect. So we have this. I'm gonna go to my radius and I'll take this in and I'll collapse that. Also, we have these points right here, so we can use these controls. Now I can go radius scale. Okay. Yeah, so for this now, well, actually, it looks kind of big, but it's fine because we're just going to do this. We're going to right click, type in something called transform. Now with this right here, sometimes you can just get away with it if your object's in the center, but sometimes it'll like give you a pivot that's off. Two ways to do this. We can go over here to our pivot transform. It's not like Maya where we can take this and just move the pivot. We would move it with this tool. So this is basically letting me move the pivot wherever I want. So yeah, now the pivot's here. But there's also another way. And so I could take this and just click on move to origin. So just move the centroid and the object to the origin. Now I can just go and move it. Now I did that because I have this transform, and now I'm going to scale this down. Now let's say I wanted this nose to be a little bit more pointy. I go back to this, and I can just take these points. Because remember, this is the original object. This is the transformed object. So it works like this. It comes down the pipe. Whatever you see at the end is an accumulation from everything at the top. So I take this, I put it to that right there, and I push it in. Oh, now we got ourselves a nose. Now what I'll do is I'll type in merge right here, and I'll put in the body. I'll make a copy of this, alt left click, I just wanted to make a copy, but let's type his nose. We have nose now. Nose goes in here. Bang. Now we have our object with our nose. And all these shapes right here, they're like, they can just all go in and be manipulated, and they just go down the pipeline. So now let's make some eyes. Sphere. Drag this up. Put this right here. Let's go to this radius, scale it down like this. Yeah, perfect. And now I'm push it over here to the object. Now here's another thing. If you want to see it from an orthographic view, we can go over here to this and go to 4 views. Now I see it in 4 different views. And if you want to see wireframe and solid, just hit W, and that's the toggle. So this is it right here. So let me just move this right here. Oh, and we see it right there. I'll just push it in a little bit more. I think that's perfect. So I'll click back over here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See this? Oh, and this right here just means expand the screen. So whatever you have and you click on that, it'll expand the screen. So I'll just click back on this and go back to single view. So I was clicking on this above the question mark, not that. All right, great. We have this right here. If I control click. Oh wait, let me template this, and then I'll move this one. Perfect. Tab, merge, select these 2, pipe it in, nose, eyes, it's in there. Now let's just make an arm. So I'll type in tab, box, and I'll move this out. Let's make it like that. Tab. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. I meant tab. Wanted to keep it in here, accidentally made a new shape. So I'll template this box so we can see it. See, all these templates are working now. I don't know, felt like it wasn't working earlier. Okay, so we have this. Now what I'm gonna do, so check this out. If I select both of them, we can see the template. I wanna copy this box again. So I just alt left click. So I just copy this again. And I'm just gonna rotate it. All right, cool. So we have this. Now let's type it right. Merge. Add all these. And if I press W, you can see the solid thing. Oh, that sphere is way too big. Give myself a good joint. All right. Cool. And lastly, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this sphere right here. So I just copied it, alt left click. And I'm going to move it right here. So now I have this. Let's make a couple of fingers real quick. You know what? I'll just copy one of these boxes. So I just copied that box. Scale this down. Perfect. I'll control click again. So I have another box. Put this right here. Okay, perfect. So now we have these right here, which is our hand, but we'll just connect it on up in here. And then, no, I'll go, no, we'll say arm, L. Arm left, caps locks on, I don't care right now. All right, so there's this. And what I'm gonna do is I'll just go to transform. So I put it in transform before that because you know why? I want to move this pivot. So if I select this and I go to pivot transform and I move this pivot up to this point right here. Remember, I can go to finer numbers to make the adjustments better. I just want this on the edge like a regular arm. Perfect. And now we'll connect this in here. Now it's totally off the snowman, but it's all good. So I could just take it. We can go to scale or uniform scale and just make it smaller. And then I just rotate it. Let's go to -90. Place it on our man. Now, right now, you see a bunch of stuff right there because the template's on. So let's just go here to this template and turn it off. So cool. We have this transform right here. His arms right here. Just bring it in. Scale a little bit. So here's the flexibility, right? Because let's say I wanted to add another finger, not an issue. I just go over here and I would go into this, or I could go into this before everything, where the arm was set up right here. And I could say, you know what? I want another finger. And just control click. Come in here. Add another finger. Make this one real long for the reason. And then if I go back to this transform, look what it did. It all updated with the long finger. And then when we all bring it together, here we go. Now we'll just take this. See how our network's starting to grow. So we'll just take this. And what I'll do is I'll just alt left click, copy this whole thing, take it, put it over here, call it right. Whoa, all right, let me not do that. So we have the arm right. What we do is we'll just take this and I mean, we should be able to just like write minus on all these. Let's see if that happens. Basically do the opposite, everything we have. I'm thinking I could be completely wrong. But either way, let's go and let's look at it. It didn't do that. But I'll just go in here and I'll take this arm. And I'll just place it on my snowman. Now we got a snowman, right? And so what this is, and just get in the habit of this, whenever you have something, just type in out. Out snow person, right? So we have this, all these nodes put together, organized, body, nose, eyes, arm, equal to snowman. Now, if I want another snowman, I just do like this. I right click. Now I have another one. Now what I'll do is I'll do right click, type in transform. So now this guy, oh no, wait, we can't see it. So we need that template. Ooh. Yeah, now these guys are here. And we could even do another one. Right. Hold down control, template that one. Now I have this one. And then let's say I go to the arm, right? On the last one. That's weird. All updates. So I can go here. I don't know why both of these would be doing it. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we have this right here, and then yeah, this is how we build it. And then we go right click, merge. And then what you do is you select this one, shift, select this one, shift, select this one. And then whatever you want to merge, let's say you could have 100 things, you just take whatever it is, put it into this. Yeah. And then we just do a null. Okay, cool. Now we have out snowmen, right? So wait. This. So we have our snowman group right here. And then if we wanted to so we can have something to say environment box. And I don't know. Build a little area they're in. Put a grid on the floor. You know. I can type in tab, merge, select them all. And so now we have our environment and our snow person and our other stuff that was hidden because we took off the display flag. That's basically it.